afternoon and welcome to the Southern New Hampshire University Arena for today's 2023 NHIAA Division II Boys Ice Hockey Championship game between the 4th seed Tomahawks of Merrimack High School and the number 2 seed Green Wave of Dover High School. Each team for Merrimack introducing number 2, Jackson Woods. Number 4, Josh Kahn. Number 5, Noah Kahn. Number 6, Blake Folio. Number 7, Will Farrell. Number 10, Keone Monty. Number 14, Ryan Warrington. Number 16, Tyler Harris. Number 18, Patrick Capu. Number 21, Owen Sadowski. Number 23, Tyler Allen. Number 24, Cam Bellamore. Number 27, Sam Giles. And number 33, Jake Allen. Starting on defense, number 13, Kyle Dunn. Also on defense, number 15, Ryan Beaucourt. At left wing, number 11, Owen Miner. At right wing, number 26, Elliot Medlock. At center, number 8, Connor Dunn. And in goal for the Tomahawks this afternoon, number 29, Matt Brown. The assistant coach is Eric Haven, and the head coach is Dave Belichick. And now let's meet the members of the Dover High School Green Wave. Introducing number 5, Logan Delia. Number 8, Griffin Coleman. Number 9, Cody Lewis.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Check, check.
Check 1, 2.
Check a little higher for me, please. Check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, that's good. It's good. Thank
Okay,
you.
Great. Check, check, check 1, 2. Justin,
Alex Gagnon.
if you want to shoot me a text, make sure those levels are good.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Shoots, he scores.
Number 23, Patrick Harrell. Number 24, Jason Parker.
Check, 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 check.
Number 27, Cam Burke. Number 29, Connor Bell. Number 31, Jonathan Olander. And number 37, Caleb Maraska. Starting on defense, number 2, Kyle Meehan. Also on defense, number 6, Wyatt Bell. At right wing, number 4, Jacob LaPierre. At left wing, number 18, Owen Coltesi. At center, number 16, Logan Spacca. And in goal for the Green Wave this afternoon, number 30, Brett Davis. The assistant coaches are Chris Hitchcock, Tyler Brienne, and the head coach is Mike Young. Today's officials are Crystal Perrant, Chris Russo, and Matt Smethurst. Ladies and gentlemen, would you now please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
How do you identify the channel, Merrimack?
Merrimack TV. All right, thank you so much for tuning in to Merrimack TV and our live coverage of the NHI AA Division II State Championship Ice Hockey. Merrimack Tomahawks taking on the Dover Green Tide. I'm Nicholas LaValle, the Town of Merrimack's Media Services Coordinator. We've been covering these games all season. We covered your semifinals the other night. We are so excited to bring you this live audio coverage, and maybe you're watching the play-by-play on our YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I'm going to say minimally tonight because we have such a special guest here. We're so happy that he's here to join us, filling in for Mr. Andy Berkeley, the one, the only Harry Kozlowski.
You nailed it. Thank you. Perfect.
We have a Gary Kozinski here who does the football on-field announcing for the Tomahawks. So, we were thinking Gary and Harry Kozlowski, but he's here. I'm psyched. You're psyched to be here. Sorry about Bedford's loss today to BG.
Yeah, it was a heartbreaker for sure. Bedford coming from 2 down to tie it up with a minute to go with the goalie pulled, only to lose it on a penalty shot of all things in overtime. A lot of controversy there on that call. Technically, it was a penalty shot worthy infraction. However, do you call something like that in a championship overtime?
Well, we were hoping to see a Bedford win today. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I'm saying it because we do so much with Bedford television and Bedford radio, for that matter. So, we like to collaborate with you, Bill, Andrew, Colleen, as much as we possibly could. So we're excited to have Bedford on our side today. So you might get a win today.
It was a wonderful season, nonetheless. Here we go. Puck is about to drop. Puck is loose in the neutral zone, picked up there by Dover. Fired into the end. Dunn plays it. Tries to clear the zone. Now Dunn has to try again. DeBeaucourt laying a lick there on the Green Wave player up the board. Miner shoots it out, slowly rolling into the Dover end. Clearing attempt, but held in at the blue line by Miner. Puck down low. Colmer for Dover tries to get it out of the zone, does. But Connor Dunn is able to fire it back in. Now in the Dover end. Centering pass goes through the slot. Dropped back by LaPierre, sorry about that. But now Merrimack controls, skating out of the zone. Miner had it. There's a shot by Medlock. Stopping a save there by the Dover keeper, Davis. Held in at the blue line. Another shot, deflected. Now taken back by Dover. McDonough gets by one check. Has a shot. Save. Licata kicked out. And the Merrimack player, number 7, Farrell, no stick. Gets it to Kahn. Kahn gets a shot. That goes behind the net. Pass across to Colmer for Dover. He gets it, takes the hit there from Kahn. Turnover in the end. Farrell gets it stick back, and now he's back into the game, up the wall. Taken away by Dover. They fire it out. Bolio chases it. It's going to be an icing on Dover. Faceoff's going to go all the way back into the Dover end with 13:10 to play in the first period. No score. Shots on goal are even at 1 apiece. So Giles on the face-off here against Spagna. Dover controls behind the net, but it's held in at the point. Shot on net, save there by Davis. Blocker save goes out of the zone. Merrimack goes back. Bolio gets it up to DeBeaucourt. DeBeaucourt tries to get by one man. Diving stop there by Davis. Dover tries to clear the zone. Merrimack keeps it in. Fires it back down low. Now Delisle finally gets the puck out of the zone. Here's a pass up for Bell. Bell shot. Stopped by Licata. Correction, Logan Spagna was the one with that shot on net. Licata hangs on to it. We get a whistle to his left. And the game remains scoreless.
It's got to be quite the difference playing on the ice here at the SNU Arena versus, let's say, JFK or the West Side Ice Arena, right?
Here's a backhand attempt by Bell, covered by Licata. That was in the slot, dangerous play there. Bedford normally plays at the Sullivan Arena at St. Anselm, the nice arena. This, of course, a professional ice rink, NHL dimensions, 10,000 seat capacity. We have a good crowd here, not 10,000, but a lot of fans for both teams. Dover fans are across the way, Merrimack on the near side. Puck is shot all the way into the Dover end. It's going to end up being an icing on Merrimack. Faceoff comes back. Merrimack kind of not supposed to be here as a number 4 seed. They beat number 5 Goffstown and then upset St. Thomas Aquinas, the top seed, in overtime to earn their ticket to this game.
Yeah, Merrimack definitely the underdogs here.
Licata with the save in the slot. Dover holding the puck in. Centering pass, Licata decides to cover it up. So Merrimack giving up a couple of scoring chances there inside in the slot right in front of Licata, but he was ready for both of those. Spagna on this face-off against Noah Kahn. There's a shot from the blue line. Save and rebound from Kilcassie went over the net. Shots on goal are 4-2 in favor of Dover so far. They carry the play. There's a shot and a save. A rebound cleared away. That was LaPierre with the shot for Dover. Now Merrimack recovers and sends Will Farrell on his way. Farrell over the blue line, gets around his man, takes it low behind the net, drops it back to the point. There's a shot by DeBeaucourt that goes wide. Dover recovers and tries to clear the zone. Long lead pass, too far for everybody. Now here's a turnover. Spagna coming in all alone, but Delisle takes it away from him. Great defensive play. Now a shot from long range, stopped by Licata. And Merrimack up, another turnover here. Here's a chance in tight, shot, save Licata. LaPierre stole the puck away, came in down the alley, down the slot, and shot it on Licata. He made another big save. 7 shots for Dover. Licata has had to come up big a few times here. Off the face-off. Dover controls, but it's held in at the blue line. Rebound! Backhand there by McDonough. Licata makes another big save by kicking that pad out. Now Merrimack breaking out. Giles over the blue line. He's double teamed. Puck shot off the far wall. McDonough carries it for Dover. He's got Maraska with him. Puck is fired down low. Held in at the blue line by Dover. Maraska fires a shot, hits a Dover player from behind. Rebound is covered up by Licata. That second chance scoring try by Jackson Carroll, but Licata was ready.
10.5 minutes to go in the first period. This game is scoreless. Thanks for listening to the game today on MerrimackTV.com or streaming devices via Cablecast's ScreenWeave app on your Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire TV device.
Off the face-off, Merrimack carries it. They lose it in the neutral zone. Shot back into the Tomahawk end. Now Caffrey had a turnover. Dover coming in, shot. Great defensive play there by Dunn. Tomahawks get the puck back. Miner carrying the puck, trying to penetrate the defense. He takes a hit there. Bell gave him a shot. Turnover in the neutral zone. Now the puck rolls into the Merrimack end. Kilcassie goes down in the corner. Scrum in the corner. Finally Connor Dunn taking it up for Merrimack. They fire it up the wall. They're going to wave off the icing here. Miner gets to the puck first behind the net, waiting for somebody to join him. Backhand into the slot. There's a shot on net by Belmore that gets blocked. And now McDonough for Dover coming in 1-on-2. Getting up, can't get by the defender, goes behind the net and recovers. But Bolio for Merrimack sends it up the wall. Now here's Kahn skating. He's got a man with him. Inside backhand, oh, just missed. That was Medlock Came in all alone on Davis, but he shot it wide. Puck fired into the Merrimack end. Along the wall, goes up to Carroll. Sharp angle shot, that misses the net. Down low, McDonough to Carroll. Carroll backhands it. Merrimack player's going to get there first. Bolio fighting for possession. Now Colomer takes a shot from the blue line. Licata ready for that and makes the save. 9 shots on goal for the Green Wave. Recapping the action on hockey night in Bedford, in New Hampshire, hockey day, I should say. Girls game, BG was also winner in that one, 3-2 against Oyster River. Puck is dropped. Scrum along the near wall. Finally cleared away. Intended for Giles, or correction, that was intended for Sadowski, too far. Off the wall, Spagna. Turns it over in the neutral zone. Now it's fired right back in by the Tomahawks. Colomer chases it. Dubois back to Colomer. Up the near wall, looking for a lane. Tried to hit Kilcassi, missed him, but not far enough for an icing. Puck goes off the back of the net. Now Kilcassi tries to keep it at the blue line. Bayan, number 2 along the wall. Sorry, correction, that's Woods along the wall for Merrimack, along with Caffrey. Now puck finally comes loose. LaPierre gets it, but they're going to call a whistle here. Oh, the helmet came off of the Tomahawks defender, Jackson Woods. He's got to leave the ice to get his helmet reattached. And the face-off is going to be to the left of Matt Licata. Maraska on the face-off, but Merrimack controls. Centering pass inside, here's a backhand rebound, score! Jackson Carroll got the puck, put it on Licata. The puck bounced over Licata and into the net. Dover ahead, 1-0 at the 7:35 mark of the first period.
That's Dover 1, Merrimack 0 with 7.5 minutes in the first period. I want to thank Justin Slez for stopping by the Merrimack TV studio today just to double check, make sure everything was working as it should. He corrected me, Harry. Apparently I referred to Dover as the Green Wave, the Green Tide.
Green Tide.
But they're the Green Wave.
No, they are the Green Wave. That's right.
Right.
Off the face-off at the Merrimack blue line. Puck goes in the air. Miner's able to get it. Now Medlock skating in. He has the puck taken away from him. Great defensive play there by Bahan. But Medlock in the far corner gets it back. Tried to get it back to his point man, DeBeaucourt. That went too far. He's got to come back and get it. Now Dunn, leaving it for Miner. Miner fires it in. Wyatt Bell for Dover tries to clear the zone. And now Jacob LaPierre skates in, tries to split the Merrimack defense. Puck rolls over to Licata. He covers it up for the whistle. Shots on goal. It's 11-2 for Dover. So they've been carrying the offensive play so far, and they've got the lead 1-0. Face-off is going to be to the left of Licata. Spagna on the face-off. Oh, centering pass there by Spagna. Tried to get it to Kilcassi, and he missed a wide-open net. Close call there for Merrimack. Now Will Farrell fires it in. Takes a funny hoff against the board. Farrell gets the puck right back. Still with it on the near wall. Now turns it over. Temporarily at the point, held in by Bolio. Now fired in off sides. Dover resets. They clear the zone. DeBeaucourt takes it over in the neutral zone, firing it back in. Farrell takes the puck away. He's in the corner, overskates it there momentarily, takes a hit, goes down on the ice. They blow the whistle here. We'll see. Oh, the helmet came off. So once another Bedford player's, I'm all over the place. Merrimack player's going to have to leave the ice because of the equipment issue. 6:09 left to play. Dover leads 1-0 here in the first period of this Division II NHIAA Championship. Jackson Carroll, the goal scorer for the Green Waves. Puck is fired into the Dover end. Dunn follows it in, tries to clear the zone, held in there by Bell of Dover. Now here's the centering pass. Shot was fanned on, and now finally Giles leaves the Merrimack end, tries to penetrate the Green Wave end of things. Puck is shot in. Sadowski hits this man on the far wall. There's a group of players trying to free the puck up, finally squirts out. Carroll chases it down. Up the wall to Carter Bell. Leaves it there for Delisle. Cross ice pass, turnover at the point. And now Dover coming back. Puck is fumbled in the neutral zone, fired back in. Sadowski fires it back behind the net. There's definitely something going on that board, because every time a puck is fired in on the wall, it bounces right in front of the net. So I'm sure that the Merrimack players are going to be aware of that little flaw in the board and try to exploit that later on. In the Merrimack end, DeBeaucourt gets away from his man. Now the Tomahawks break out. Matlock fires high off the glove of Davis, goes into the corner. Minor chasing for the puck, goes to the point. DeBeaucourt shot wide and behind the net. Dunn now fighting with a Dover player for possession. That's Coleman. Sends it across to his defensive partner Du Bois. And now they break out. LaPierre gets called on an offsides in the Merrimack end. We get a whistle in the neutral zone to 4:19 to play in the first period. Dover leads 1-0.
Thanks for watching Merrimack TV's live coverage of the NHIAA Division II Ice Hockey State Championship. We got the Merrimack Tomahawks versus the Dover Green Wave.
Off the face-off, won by Dover and fired into the Merrimack end. DeBeaucourt evades his check. There's a chip up there to Dunn. Dunn's got Minor with him. Dunn still with the puck, trying to get by his man. There's a tip and score!
Nice!
I believe that was Connor Dunn on the tip-in.
I think it was. I believe it was. Way to go, Tomahawks. Score's now tied. 4 minutes remaining in the first period. Merrimack, Dover both have one on the board. If you'd like to get a shout out, if you're listening, hit us up on Twitter, Merrimack TV. Respond to our most recent tweet. We'll try to give you a shout out, maybe during the break. You can also respond to our most recent Facebook post. We'd love to give you a shout out. Let us know where you are, who you're cheering for. We'll shout you out.
That was a very pretty goal there. Minor carries the puck, puts it on net, but just far enough askew that number 8, Connor Dunn, was able to get a stick on it, deflected past Brett Davis. We're all tied up at 1 apiece. Now here's a turnover in the Merrimack end. Maraska fires a shot. Licata makes a save, and another save on Carroll, the goal scorer earlier in the game. 2 big saves there for Licata. He's definitely keeping the Tomahawks in this one. 11 saves so far on 12 shots. And on an icing now on Merrimack, going to bring the face-off back in. So face-off once again to the left of Licata. Making a lot of huge saves in this game. Minor tried to get out of the zone, but instead a shot on goal by Spagna. Another big save there by Licata. Here comes Medlock from Merrimack out of the zone. Hits the leg of Du Bois and goes into the corner. Now Du Bois recovers, fires it past Medlock and up to LaPierre. Lead pass to Spagna. Gets broken up by the Tomahawk defense. Now Minor carrying it into the other end. Minor gets taken down on a check. Officials don't blow the whistle, no call. Held in at the blue line. Bolio fires it on goal, that's blocked. Oh, lead pass there intended for Spagna. If he had gotten it, it would have been a breakaway, but it got away from him. Now the puck is behind the Merrimack goal. Up the wall, the Miner has a chance to chip it away to Dunn. Dunn gets the puck right back along the wall, sends it down low, and they're going to say, not sure what they're going to say here. Is this a penalty call? Nope, they're just going to give it a, I think they're saying hand pass, and they're going to have a face-off here to the right of Brett Davis, the Dover keeper. 2:17 to go here in the first period. It's all tied up at 1 apiece. Giles on the face-off, back. Point shot there by Caffrey, deflected wide, now cleared out of the Dover zone. Picked up here by Carroll. He tries to skate in, held up at the blue line. Puck goes all the way into the Tomahawk zone. Giles turns it over. Here's a centering pass, broken up. Woods with the puck. Sends it across to Sadowski. Now Miner tries to clear, held in there, in the point. Oh man, he had McDonough wide open in the slot, but number 18, McDonough just blew him right out. Saved the scoring opportunity there. Now back in the neutral zone. Puck is controlled by Dover. Here's Spagna. Sharp angle shot all the way by Licata. He gloves it and we get a whistle with 1:22 to go in the first period.
I want to give a shout out to Mary Pellerin. She's listening in Merrimack. She says, go Tomahawks. Thanks for all you do, Mary, for our community, and you're definitely a huge Tomahawk supporter.
Thanks for watching and listening, Mary. Puck is out of the zone. Now shot back into the Tomahawk end. Dover has to get onside. Bolio gets it across to DeBeaucourt. DeBeaucourt up to Miner. It goes off his stick. They're going to wave off the icing. Colomer across to Du Bois. Under a minute to go here in the first. Backhand goes all the way to the neutral zone for DeBeaucourt. Medlock picks up the loose puck, skates in. He's along the far wall, goes behind the net. Miner's there too. Medlock loses control, now it's taken away. LaPierre up to Kulkasi. Kulkasi gets rubbed out on the wall by DeBeaucourt. Tomahawks come back, 33 seconds to play. Here's Miner. Miner gets hit along the wall, but still has the puck and momentum. Now he gets finished off. Fired up the wall, held in by Bolio at the point down low. Miner gets away from his man, tries to center it. Tried to get it to Bolio, couldn't connect there. Shot back into the neutral zone. Now in the Merrimack end, it's a fight for the puck between Spagna and DeBeaucourt. DeBeaucourt gets the puck, just 4 seconds to go, and he's gonna just let the puck up. He fires it, it goes off a body, but nothing else happens. So that's gonna end the first period. And we are all tied up. Goals at the 7:35 mark from Carroll, number 17, that made it 1-0 Dover. Then at the 4:01 mark, Dunn from Miner on a beautiful tip play, made it 1-1. That's going to do it for the first period.
Awesome. Well, Harry, you get to have a break. Probably your first break of the day.
Go ahead and put it up.
I'm Nicholas LaValle, the Town of Merrimack's Media Services Coordinator. We're excited to be here covering the NHI AA D2 Ice Hockey State Championship, if I got that right. We have an absolute special guest here today. You guys definitely, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard him cover our basketball games for the past 3 seasons. I'm joined by Mr. Brian Gagnon.
How's it going?
Brian, you almost seem nervous. I think this is the first time I've ever seen you nervous.
I got that. It's a nerve-wracking first quarter, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I've never seen you nervous. I've only seen you amped up.
You know, it's playoff hockey, and you know, it's nerve-wracking, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah. What do you think about the first period?
Well, first period, you know, I'll tell you the action up and down the ice. I mean, you know, Merrimack lucky to get that goal, I think, you know, and tie the game, and you know, being outshot 13-4 here. So, They got to thank their goalie right now.
Well, I'm joined by another Merrimack legend here, Mr. Kevin Sadowski. I don't know if you've ever met Brian Gagnon.
Never have.
He typically covers our basketball games on Merrimack TV, both boys and girls, the past 3 seasons. So Kevin's son, Owen, is playing today. His son, Dylan, graduated last year, played for a couple years on Merrimack. What's it like for Kevin Sadowski, a parent of a Merrimack Tomahawk, to be watching this game here today at the Southern New Hampshire University Arena?
Sure, thanks, Nick. It's amazing, just absolutely amazing. It's been a number of years watching the boys. We appreciate everything you've done to put it on TV. Very fired up. We need to step it up here in the second period, get the job done. But
sure.
We're happy with the boys, very proud of them.
You and the family must be so excited. I know even Uncle Joe came out for this one.
He's here. He wouldn't miss any of them.
Of course not.
Shout out to my mom and John down in Florida. We love you guys, and go Merrimack.
Awesome.
Very
Thanks
happy.
for stopping by, Kevin.
Nice to meet you.
Guys.
So, Brian, what's it like watching in the stands?
It's great. I mean, the atmosphere here is really unbelievable, and what a job by the NHIAA getting the game here at the SNHU Arena, getting this this atmosphere for the championship game. I mean, get the fans from both teams, packed stadium, great opportunity for the kids. I mean, this is awesome. This is what it's all about.
We're excited to be here. I mean, normally we're up on the, you and I are usually up at the bleachers in the H10 Dana Taylor Gymnasium.
Yes, sir.
And it's just a different feeling having our Merrimack TV gear set up here at this new arena, right in the press box. And I got to see the the end of the Bedford BG game, which went into overtime. How do you think the second period is going to play out, Brian, or should play out?
To me, I mean, I think the Tomahawks kind of getting beat to all the 50-50 pucks. I think Dover, their forecheck has been amazing in this game, and I think Merrimack's going to make some adjustments here and maybe get a few more pucks on net. They were, it was good to get that first goal on only 4 shots. I mean, coming out there tying the game, that was a big time goal, and great patience by Connor Dunn on that play. I mean, he went in, kind of waited for it, and didn't snap the shot right away. He waited for the guy to get in, got in a little deeper, and got the pass. It was number 11, Owen Minor, on the goal. I mean, that was an amazing play, to tie up this game.
Were you watching the semifinals live on Wednesday night?
I saw the end of it, and that was unbelievable. What a moment for Merrimack. Our friend Andy calling the game there. That was fantastic. I got a chance to rewatch that online, and that was outstanding.
If you haven't seen that game, go to youtube.com/Merrimack TV. We covered most of the regular season hockey game, and then the semifinal on Wednesday night against St. Thomas Aquinas. And what Brian's speaking to is the game went into overtime, and I want to say it was Medlock at the end with that winning shot, right?
Yeah, it was amazing. Elliot Medlock with the game winner, from the point, off the face-off, just amazing. And here we are today. To get to this stage is awesome. Now you want to win it. Now you want to come away with the state championship.
Absolutely. Well, right now we're on the intermission between the first and second period. We got about 7 more minutes to go. It's just exciting. No matter what happens here today, it's been an exciting season, and it's been what a way to get into the state championship game. Winning that game in overtime, and everyone at Merrimack TV is just so psyched that we were able to record this game and have live audio, and we're going to have the game posted up as early as tomorrow afternoon. So you'll definitely want to, when you're at youtube.com/Merrimack TV, checking out the replay of the semifinal game, make sure you click subscribe and turn on notifications so you get the notification right away tomorrow when you're going to be able to watch this game in full. I know we got a shout out from Mary Pellerin was watching the game. She's watching Merrimack. She said, "Go Tomahawks." If you'd like to get a shout out today while you're listening on Merrimack TV, just go to our social media, whether that's Twitter or Facebook, respond to our most recent tweet or comment on our most recent Facebook post, and let us know who you are, where you're watching from, and who you're cheering for, and we will try our best to give you a shout out. it's great having Brian stop by here today. We know our normal, and Harry from Bedford Radio, WBNH, is filling in for our good friend Andy. His daughter had her final performance at Pinkerton Day, so he was not going to miss that.
Absolutely. Good family man. I like it.
Absolutely. and I know he's here in spirit.
Yes.
If this table started, shaking and moving around, I would imagine that Andy Berkeley would be jumping up on this thing, because that's what it's like watching him calling those games at JFK. He may be one of the most enthusiastic and animated people I think I've ever met.
Absolutely, no question about it.
So we think the world of Andy. What's it like being here, Brian, with the kids? I saw they had some face paint on or something.
Yeah, it's an experience. But they're happy to be here, cheering on the Tomahawks today, and this is actually our first high school hockey game that we've been to, and no better game to start with than this one. And like I said, the atmosphere is just unbelievable here, and the opportunity for these kids just great. For sure,
it's a little bit bigger than what I'm used to at the Westside Ice Arena, and it's a heck of a lot warmer. That's for sure. If you're just tuning in, we're in an intermission between the first and second period with about 4.5 minutes to go. Dover Merrimack has the game tied up 1-1. I'm fortunate enough to be joined by Brian Gagnon right now, who you know as the voice of the Tomahawks basketball team.
That's right.
And we had a fun season this year.
Yeah, it was a fun year. The boys did particularly well this year. They came away with 7 wins. A couple of big wins. One of them on Merrimack TV against Nashua North. You can check that game out on our YouTube page. North made it to the semifinals. They just lost to, I believe it was Pinkerton the other night. Pinkerton actually beat them up pretty good. I think it was about a 22-point win for Pinkerton, but that was the only loss prior to Pinkerton the other night. Merrimack beat North. So tremendous win there, and also a win against Trinity this year, a team that made it to the quarterfinals and nearly knocked off Bedford in a tremendous game.
Well, both the boys and girls teams, if I'm not mistaken, they lost a few of their seniors last year.
Yes.
So they're off, whether that's off to college or in the workforce, and so they're younger teams, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
They're younger teams. So, well, you're listening to Merrimack TV's live coverage of the NHI AA Boys Ice Hockey State Championship Division II.
Division II, yes, sir.
Merrimack Tomahawks taking on the Dover Green Wave. I called them the Green Tide earlier. Why did I confuse that name, Tide? Who's
Central, I believe.
Central?
Yeah.
Is a Tide?
I think so. Are they?
If they're combined with a...
No, they're Little Green, aren't they?
They're Little Green.
Little Green. You should know Manchester Central.
Right. I know.
Wait,
it's been a long time, though.
Crimson Tide. Concord.
Crimson Tide. So I was confused by Concord. And that's where we were the other night at the Everett Arena for the Concord game. And that was fun. What's been the most interesting is just being able to go to some of these, we'll call them away games, but really just these different venues to cover some of these games. And they're all, very unique.
Yes, no question.
But today is such a big difference. And if you've ever gone to the SNU Arena, you understand, it's a 10,000-seater here.
Yeah, no question. Yeah, this is great.
Not that there's necessarily 10,000 people here today, but there's a lot of people here.
Yeah, a lot of people.
There's definitely a lot of people here for the BG Bedford game.
What an ending to that. I posted the Mighty Ducks earlier today on our Merrimack TV Facebook page. That was a Mighty Ducks ending this afternoon.
It was.
Between BG and Bedford. A shootout, a penalty shot decided that game. It was unbelievable. Right out of the movie. It was unbelievable. BG winning that one.
Is that how you really want to see a game end, though?
To me, that's a tough call. There has to be blood on the ice to make that call. But BG cashed in. Credit to them. They cashed in on that. But wow, just an unbelievable ending to that game. Maybe we're tracking towards an ending like that for this one. We'll see.
Well, I got to wish congrats to Pete Johnson and all of our friends at Nashua ETV. Pete was here covering that game this afternoon.
Yes.
And we obviously collaborate with Pete and Nashua ETV quite a bit. And that's the thing is, community media is so important here in New Hampshire. And most of us are member stations of the New Hampshire Coalition for Community Media. And it's so important if you have community media in your town, just make sure that you support those organizations or those access centers. We appreciate your support today just by listening to this broadcast, following us on social media, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook. It really is a community effort. Brian Gagnon volunteers his time throughout the basketball season to provide play-by-play for those games. And we all work together. We share Nashua's feed, we share Bedford's feed. They take our feed of games, and it really is a collaborative effort. Brian, thanks so much for stopping by. Looks like we're going to head into the second period now.
I'm going to go find my seat and turn this over to Harry.
Feel free to drop by during the next break as well. Take care, Brian.
Thanks a bunch. Teams are coming back on the ice. We have some corrections on the goal scorers in this game. The Dover goals scored by number 13, Brady McDonough, with assists from Jackson Carroll and Caleb Maraska. That coming at 7:35 remaining of the first. And then the Merrimack goal is officially credited to Miner, number 11, Owen Miner. And the assist comes from Connor Dunn and Elliot Medlock. And that was with 4:01 remaining in the first. Also got a little update on the previous game, the Division I final that ended on a penalty shot. The NHIAA informed us that the penalty shot was called because a Bedford player threw a stick. I believe they're saying number 27, that was Cam Hadley, was the guilty party. So if that's the case, then a penalty shot is the correct call.
That's maybe why some folks up here seemed a little, they were kind of questioning it when I was hanging up here. So,
well, the throw wasn't obvious, that's for sure. Obviously we were watching the game. It wasn't terribly obvious. Now here's a chance for Dover skating in. Kokasi lost control just before he got to the Merrimack net. Tomahawks take the puck away, fire it out of the zone. And now here's a race for Medlock. Going down the wall, he's got Miner with him in the slot. Gets checked off the puck, but Miner gets there first in the corner. There's a shot and goal deflected by Medlock. Saved by Davis. Caffrey fires it down low. Puck comes out in the slot. Then out to the point, and it's deflected. Shot there by Dunn. Caffrey from the point again. This time it's deflected. Now Dover coming back. They've got a potential 2-on-1 here. Fires a shot, and Licata kicks it away. That shot coming from Spagna. Kokasi in the corner tries to center it, but it's taken away by the Tomahawks. Owen Miner skating in 1-on-3 while his teammates change the puck. Miner just sends it behind the net. Farrell catches up to it. He's in the corner scrum. They finish up the change. And Dover takes the puck away and fires it in on Licata, steers it into the corner. Backhand by Kokasi, who takes a big hit there, gets a rise from the crowd. Now here's a chance for Merrimack as Belmore skates in all alone. That's stopped by Davis. Puck behind the net. Shot up the wall by Dubois. Dubois has to evade Farrell's forecheck. Now it's chipped high into the air. Puck is bouncing. DeBeaucourt tries to get there before Marchesa gets there. Maraska, sorry about that. Now the puck rolls over to Licata. He covers it up for a whistle. Shots on goal, 14-4 in favor of Dover. But the score is tied at 1. Here with 12:53 left in the second period.
I want to give a shout out to Carol Miner. The Miner family are watching today. I've known Carol for about 2 decades. She works at the Merrimack Fire Department. Carol, thanks so much for joining. She says, great job, Nick, Harry, and Merrimack TV. Go Tomahawks.
McDonough on the face-off for Dover here. To the right of Licata. Giles is going to get... No, he skates out of the... Maybe he's not being chased from the circle. He just wanted to stretch his legs a little bit. So Giles against McDonough. Puck is loose in the face-off circle. Finally controlled by Caffrey, fires it up the near wall. Taken away there by Bell. Tries to skate it on goal, fires a shot and scores. McDonough looks like he's going to get his second goal of the game.
That's 2-1. Dover taking the lead here in the second period with 12 and a half minutes or so left on the clock.
Unofficially, we're going to call it McDonough at the 12:39 mark of the second period with an assist from Carter Bell. Puck is back in the Tomahawk end now. Kyle Dunn. Turnover, shot wheeled around there by Carrier. That goes wide. Back in the neutral zone. Taken away by Medlock. Now taken right back by LaPierre. Tries to feed it inside to Spagna. It puts a shot on goal. That's wide. Bell at the point. Sends it down low. Kyle Dunn backhands it up the wall. And it's taken away here. Here's Medlock skating in. Potential 3-on-1. Medlock fires the shot. Scores!
Nice!
Right over the shoulder of Brett Davis. And we're tied at 2. Don't know if an assist is going to be given on that goal. But Medlock skated all the way out of his zone, up the near wall, fired a laser over the shoulder of Brett Davis, and we're all tied up at 2.
That was quick.
Here's another chance of the Tomahawks skating in. Connor Dunn just fired it just wide of the goal. Now Colmer for Dover trying to clear the puck out. Held in there by Dunn. Miner gets the puck. Medlock to the point. There's a wrister. Stopped by Davis. Bolio was the shooter there. Dunn again on the wall to Bolio. Puck down low to Medlock. He's behind the wall. He's behind the net. Tries to center it to Miner. It gets cleared away. Miner catching up to it on the wall. Held in at the other point by number 15, DeBeaucourt. Clearing attempt is Fandon. Medlock had his stick on him momentarily. DeBeaucourt tied up with 2 Dover players. Puck is still tied up. Officials want them to keep playing. Now another Dover player in there. 3-on-1. DeBeaucourt's tying up now 4 players. Still digging. Time ticking away. No whistle. Finally the Green Wave get the puck and they're going to just ice it up. Not far enough for an ice, but they're going to get a whistle here for something. And the faceoff's going to come all the way back into the Merrimack end. Not sure what the call was there. I don't know if they finally blew the whistle on that scrum. The officials definitely gave them all the time in the world to shake something loose, but that was a good 30 seconds tie up there by DeBeaucourt, doing a great job keeping the puck tied up and keeping 3 Dover players from playing the puck. Now the face-off to the right of Davis, won by the Green Wave. Kolkasi gets checked off the puck. There's a pass inside by Belmore, broken up. Now the Green Wave coming back. They get ridden off the puck there by Kahn. Cleared out, rolling into the Dover zone. Here's the chase. Will Farrell tries to get to it first, and they're just going to call it an icing. Couldn't get there in time. Kyle Behan with the first one there. So they're going to give an assist to Kyle Dunn on the Medlock goal. So Kyle Dunn with a goal and an assist in this game so far. Here's a shot off the face-off. Great save there by Licata. Kicked it right out. Now Farrell carrying the puck. Gets rubbed out in the neutral zone. Kyle Dunn tried to hit Kahn with his lead pass. It's taken away. Behan up the wall to Kolkasi. Too far for Spagna. Taken away by the Tomahawks. Cross ice pass to number 24, Belmore. He couldn't control it. Now it's fired right back in by Kyle Dunn on net. Saved by Davis. There's a collision at the blue line and a 2-on-1 here for Merrimack. There's a shot just wide by Bolio. He had Matlock with him, decided not to pass. Now the puck rolls all the way into the Merrimack end, right on net to Matt Licata. He covers it up for the whistle. 9:16 to go, we're all tied at 2. Shots on goal in favor of Dover, 17-5, so Merrimack pretty efficient here, scoring 2 goals on 5 shots. Licata making a lot of big saves, 15 of them to be exact. Tomahawks coming into the end. There's a wrister by Owen Minor, gloved by Davis, and the whistle will bring us a face-off in the Green Wave end of things. 9:07 to go here in the second period. Carroll against Connor Dunn. Merrimack wins the face-off. Blocked by McDonough, goes all the way into the Merrimack end. If he had seen it, he probably would have had a breakaway, but he had no idea where the puck was. McDonough gets the puck back, tried to center it to Carroll in the slot, broken up though. Now Carroll loses the puck, but manages to keep it in. Behind the net is McDonough. Up the far wall, held in at the blue line by Colomer. Finally chipped out by Merrimack, and here comes Medlock all alone. The shot goes off of Davis's glove, but wide of the net. That was dangerous. Far wall, Connor Dunn catches up to it, sends it back down low. Medlock's there to wait for it. Dunn sends it back down low. Matlock is there, fighting with Dubois. Held in at the blue line by Merrimack. Minor puts it on net. It gets blocked and now cleared out of the zone. Long pass intended for McDonough, misses him. It ends up being an icing, and the faceoff comes back into the Dover end. With 7:53 to go, all tied up at 2.
Thanks for watching Merrimack TV's live coverage of this NHI AA Boys Ice Hockey State Championship. Merrimack Tomahawks taking on the Dover Green Wave. I'm Nicholas LaValle, the Town of Merrimack's Media Services Coordinator, joined by Harry Klazowski of WBNH Radio and Bedford TV.
Puck is fired into the Tomahawk end. Dover comes up with it on the near wall in the corner. Farrell runs into his man. Now taken away. Kolkasi tries to center it, tried to get it to LaPierre, couldn't get a stick on it. Good Merrimack defense there in the slot. Now another centering attempt, misses everybody. Wolf Farrell tries to backhand it out of the zone, held in there by the Wave. Now Farrell gets the puck back, fires it into the Dover end. Too far for anybody to get to. Wyatt Bell catches up to it. Bayhan tries to get to it. And instead, Noah Khan had a stick on him momentarily. Dover clears it out. It's going to be an icing on Dover. Face-off coming back to their end. Both teams taking the time to make a change here. Dover definitely getting more of the offensive chances, but Merrimack making the most of theirs, scoring on 2 of their 7 shots on net. Meanwhile, Dover has 17 shots. Licata stopping 15 of them. Dover tries to clear, goes to Medlock on the near wall. Centering pass. Here's a chance for Minor. He turns around, but Davis is there to stop. Now the puck is shot down the wall. Officials wave off the icing. It's a chase between the 13s. McDonough tried to get there before Kyle Dunn. There's a scrum in the corner, but Connor Dunn wins it, sends it up the wall. Medlock tries to get out of the zone and does. He's got Minor with him. Medlock waiting, puts it in. Tried to put it on Davis, lost control of the puck. Minor had a chance at it too. He couldn't get a stick on, and now the puck behind the net. In the corner. Dunn had it, sends it down low. Minor to Dunn in front of the net. Shot saved by Davis. Bounces out to the point. Kyle Dunn, he takes the check. And Maraska tries to clear the zone. He does. Puck is in the neutral zone. Fired all the way down. Icing called. Faceoff coming back in the Dover end. A great opportunity there for Merrimack to put one in.
Would have loved to have seen that happen. I know Carol and Mary are watching. Carol Miner, thanks so much for watching. She says, great job, Nick, Harry, and Merrimack TV. Go Tomahawks.
Off the face-off. Kilcassie had it momentarily. And yet another icing here upon Dover. So they're just more than happy to freeze the puck and give up face-offs in their own end. Kind of a dangerous strategy. Merrimack is going to get their chances if you keep it in their zone. Off the face-off, Kilcassie for Dover. Sends it behind the board, up to LaPierre. Pass across now. There's a shot by Kilcassie, knocked away by Licata. Centering pass hits Licata in the pads, bounces out. Now out of the zone. Wyatt Bell back for Dover. Got 2 Merrimack Tomahawks on him. In the neutral zone. Caffrey tries to play it, but it gets turned over. Here's a chance for Dover. Shot on net. Saved by Licata. Puck in the corner now. Both players going down in the corner. No call. Merrimack carrying it out. Caffrey gets it ahead to Metlock. Metlock gets around his man and just loses control of the puck. Great back check there. I believe it was by Kyle Bahan of Dover. Now we're going to get a whistle. I think it's an offsides. Or nope, it's going to be a penalty. They're going to send the Merrimack player to the box. Elliot Metlock goes in. And the face-off now coming into the Tomahawk end. Dover will have the man advantage for 2 minutes here with 5:01 left in the second.
I know if Andy Berkeley were here, he would be real bummed out by Medlock going to the penalty box. I don't know a heck of a lot about hockey. I should know more, Harry. But Andy told me before the playoff game earlier this week, he said that if Medlock stays out of the penalty box, it'll be a good game for Merrimack.
Well, he finds himself in there now, and Dover's got the man advantage. Puck in the corner. Clearing attempt, held in at the blue line, now squirts out. Dover's got to get onside. Merrimack's got some time here to play with the puck, get it out of zone to Beaucourt. Winds up, sends it high in the air on net. Davis has to put his glove on it to get a whistle because number 11, Owen Miner, closed in on him. So it's a power play for Dover, but the face-off's in their end. With 1:38 to go in the power play, 4:39 left in the period, second period. Giles on this face-off against Spagna. Merrimack controls, there's a shot on net. It was high, and Davis had to catch that one through a screen. He had Miner in front of him, obscuring his vision. The point shot coming from Connor Dunn. So, Merrimack with the best offensive opportunity in this power play so far. Dover controls the face-off. LaPierre leaves it for Spagna, picking up some speed as he crosses into the blue line, loses it. Fired back into their zone. Merrimack doing a good job killing this penalty. Cody DuBois now for Dover. He waits. LaPierre picks up the puck. Skating with speed into the Merrimack zone. LaPierre all the way down the wall. Stops at the goal line. Up to the point to DuBois. DuBois to Spagna on the wall. Or correction, that's Kilcassie. He puts a shot on net. Rebound goes to the corner, the point, up to LaPierre. His shot goes wide. Now Spagna with the puck. He loses it. A fan on the clearing attempt, but the second chance try leaves the zone. And here's Miner. Onside, chance for Merrimack to fire. And Sam Giles puts it right on Davis on the give and go. Couldn't put it in. Another great opportunity here shorthanded by Merrimack. That's 2 scoring chances the Tomahawks have had while down a man. So Giles picking up that loose puck, carrying it into the zone. Now the face-off again to the right of Davis. Dover controls. Bahan loses it momentarily. Now Wyatt Bell has some room. Being watched by Belmore. Carroll. Up to Bell. Bell skates in, takes it behind the Tomahawk net, looking for an outlet. He's got nobody on that side of the ice. Had no one to pass it to, not sure where his teammates were. Now DeBeaucourt takes the puck away, sends it up the wall. Held in there by Carroll, sends it back down low. And Bolio tries to chip it out, and they do this time. Medlock out of the net, out of the penalty box, I should say. Had the puck checked off his stick. Puck is cleared behind the net. Bell to Bayhan, taken away here by Kahn. Here's a chance for Belmore, puts a shot on Davis, stop there. Cleared out of the zone, here's Maraska trying to get to the puck in the Merrimack end, fires a shot. Actually trying to get it to his teammate Bayhan on a centering attempt, no good. Now here comes Medlock on the way back, it's around his man, fires a shot high. Stopped there by Davis. End-to-end action here. Maraska turns it over in the neutral zone. Backhanded into the green wave end. Turnover. Medlock taken down. No call on the backhand. Now Miner behind the net. Waits. Gets it to Medlock. Centering pass. Broken up. Now the puck leaves the zone. And Kyle Dunn controls it for Merrimack. 1:44 left in the second period. Pass up for Miner. Too far. Here's a chance for Tomahawks. Dunn skates in. Puck is sent into the corner. Miner takes the hit behind the net. He goes down. Wyatt Bell's the one who hit him. Now it's cleared out of the zone by Carroll, and it's going to end up being an icing on Dover, and another face-off in the green wave end with 1:24 to go in the second period. All tied up at 2.
Thanks for watching Merrimack TV's live coverage of today's state championship game. You're listening to Harry Kozlowski from WBNH Radio and Bedford TV. I'm Nicholas LaValle, the Town of Merrimack's Media Services Coordinator. Comment on our most recent Facebook post or our most recent tweet, and we'll try to give you a shout-out.
There's a shot on net by Jacob LaPierre. Sorry about that. Nick, a little interruption there.
It's all good, Harry. You're doing your job, and you're doing it so well. I'm so happy that you're here.
Here's Owen Miner with a shot. Rebound. Second try there by Connor Dunn. That was stopped by Davis. 2 big saves there by the Wave keeper. Now they break out the other way. Pass too far. Taken away by Kyle Dunn. He sends it up to Owen Miner. Miner. Medlock staying on side. Miner still with the puck. Finally gets it checked. Now Dunn, Connor Dunn to Medlock, across to Miner, another shot, off the crossbar! Medlock had a give and go from Miner, but put it off the crossbar. Puck is in the corner, chipped out of the zone. Finally the Dover Green Wave settle it down. Spagna gets it out. This is gonna be, nope, they're gonna wave off the icing. Line change here for Dover, a huge opportunity for Merrimack to take the lead. Wide open net, Medlock fires it off the crossbar. Here's Wyatt Bell in the Merrimack end. Chased down by Kyle Dunn. He has to take a hit for his trouble. Carter Bell on the point, he shoots it wide. And that's gonna do it, the end of the period. Wow, the action in that period, just amazing. All tied up at 2 apiece. Goal scorers for Dover. It was McDonough from Bell at the 12:40 remaining mark of the first period. Then just moments later, with 11:56 on the clock, I guess 24 seconds later, it was Medlock on a beautiful shot and a feed from number 13, Kyle Dunn, on the assist, and that's where we land, all tied up at 2 apiece.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Harry. You can go and take another break. I think Brian's going to come back up here, so.
I'll just stay on here until your buddy comes back.
Absolutely.
So I hope you're enjoying the audio portion of this broadcast.
I hope so as well. And if you are listening to our broadcast today, go to youtube.com/Merrimack TV. You can subscribe, turn on notifications, and you'll know exactly when this game will be uploaded in full, both audio and video. The reason why we're only permitted to do live audio for this state championship game because there is a exclusivity agreement between the NHIAA and the NFHS. So But the NHIAA are kind enough to let community media centers share live audio today. So that's why. That agreement is going to expire in 2028. And to be honest with you, that's one of the reasons why it's so important to support public education and government television in New Hampshire. Merrimack TV is a member station of the New Hampshire Coalition for Community Media, as is Bedford and Nashua, Exeter. I could go on. There's so many of us now. And, we're really hoping that we have a seat at the table when that contract expires in 2028, as a non-profit organization that supports PEG TV in New Hampshire. So I'm joined once again by Brian Gagnon. Brian.
Man.
Your heart's racing. You don't look as nervous as you did after the first period.
Well, to be honest, it was a much better period for the Tomahawks. I think that particularly the second half of that period, you got a lot more shots on net, a lot more traffic out in front. Medlock got that just absolutely beautiful goal to tie the game. A lot less to be nervous about, I think, after that second quarter or second period if you're a Merrimack fan. We're in for a really good ending here, Nick.
I think so. This feels an awful lot like Wednesday night's semifinal. It really does. 2-2 going into the third period. One of the things that Andy Berkeley had said to me before the semifinal game, I just said, what does today look like? And he had said a few things. One thing that had stuck out to me, he said, if Medlock stays out of the penalty box, that's going to be a good thing for Merrimack.
Yeah.
And really, he was trying to explain to me that, once you get into playoffs and even thinking about going to the state championships, you want as few penalties as possible.
Well, and to that point, it's been a very cleanly played game by both teams. Medlock did find the penalty box there at the end there. But, for the most part, the refs are letting these guys play. And that's what you want in a championship game. The pace of play has been great. The refs are not going to decide this thing tonight. It's going to be the players on the ice, and, that's what you want.
Right. Well, thanks for watching Merrimack TV's live coverage of this NHIAA Boys Ice Hockey State Championship. Merrimack Tomahawks taking on the Dover Green Wave. We'd love to give you a shout-out. We love giving shout-outs.
Absolutely.
Just hit us up on our social media. You can find us on Twitter at Merrimack TV or search for us on Facebook, Merrimack TV. Comment on our most recent post or respond to our most recent tweet. We'll give you a shout-out. Earlier I heard from our friend Mary Pellerin. You know Mary.
Absolutely.
Mary was at basketball games quite a bit. Everybody in town knows who Mary Pellerin is, and she did for years. She did some photography for a number of the teams.
Did a fantastic
She shot
job.
Lacrosse games as well, and she'd come up to the studio at the end of every school year. She used to use our DVD duplicator, and she would make copies of kind of like a highlight film, a highlight
Love
reel of I think it was either the lacrosse or the field hockey team. So I always love hearing from Mary. She dropped by actually a couple weeks ago and dropped off a jazz concert, New Orleans jazz concert that was taking place at the Wheeler Chapel, and that played on our community channel. I think it's still playing. We have a heck of a lot of new shows on our community channel this week, Brian. I don't know if you caught our post on our Facebook. Oh, well, someone's not asking for a shout out, but Amanda LaRue Townsend, she's saying, what's the score? The score is 2-2, tied up in between periods here. So we're going to be going into the third period in just a bit, and it's 2-2, tied up, Dover and Merrimack. So
excellent.
Shout out to Amanda LaRue Townsend. I'll try to chime in throughout the third period with the score more. I am so used to covering TV, not so much radio, so I'll chime in with the score a bit more. And I want to thank Harry for being here from Bedford TV and WBNH Radio. I will chime in with the score more. Again, it's 2-2, and right now we're in the intermission between the second and third period.
That's where I got my start, Nick.
It is.
It's funny, when we first started doing basketball games, I had to really think, like, okay, you're on TV, like, there's a picture in front. You don't have to paint the picture now. So that was those first few games. If you go back and listen, first couple of games I did, here on Merrimack TV, it was like literally calling every action, and I said, okay, don't necessarily have to do that now.
Well, that's what I'm noticing today. We're fortunate enough to have Harry Kozlowski here, and I thought Andy talked a lot. I mean, Harry's been nonstop, and he's doing a fantastic job, so it's great to have, a radio professional. He's had quite the career in radio. To have him sitting in for Andy today, who couldn't join us. He had a very special family event happening with his daughter performing her last dance performance at her high school, so we want to give a big shout out to Emma Berkeley, and of course Andy and his wife Jen. And it seems like every Tomahawk in town knows who Jen Berkeley is. Mm-hmm. Do you know who she is?
Apparently, no, I don't actually.
Well, when I tell you what she does, you're going to say, that makes a lot of sense. Mm-hmm. Jen is one of our lunch ladies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So I think everyone, knows who the fantastic men and women are who work in the MHS cafeteria.
Yes.
The unsung heroes.
No question about it.
Of the high school.
No question about
They're feeding our students.
I agree.
Once again, the score is 2-2. We're in intermission between the second and third period. Mary Pellerin says, Merrimack TV rocks. Well, thank you so much, Mary. And we have Michelle Deschaines. She's listening from South Carolina. My grandson, Cam Belmore, is playing.
Excellent.
So that's great. I wonder if Michelle goes by Meme or Grandma or Mimi. Did you have a Meme or a Mimi?
I had a Meme.
I had a Meme too.
I'm guessing by the name Belmore, she might be a Meme, but we'll see.
Well, we don't want to say that because
that's true. You never know.
Some Pepes don't like to be called that. And
that's right.
Same with Memes. So
that's a fair point.
Sometimes they have a different name, but I want to thank Michelle Deschaines for watching all the way or listening all the way in South Carolina.
Excellent.
And normally when we're covering basketball games and someone from South Carolina chimes in, I say, well, I wish we were there, Brian, right? It's way warmer.
Absolutely.
But it's warming up. We're turning our clocks ahead tomorrow night.
Wait.
Is it tonight or tomorrow?
It is tonight.
It's tonight. I don't.
Well, technically tomorrow.
I don't mind losing that hour of sleep. I really don't care.
Yep.
Because getting that sunshine is
great.
the absolute best. That means I can come home from work, have 3 hours of daylight in front of me, hop on my mountain bike, hit what I like to call the Huffy Highway, which is the Rockingham Rail Trail here in Manchester, and head on down to Massabesic Lake. I love getting that sunshine after work.
Oh, no question.
Well, I hope you're sending us some sunshine, Michelle, and if you want to confirm or deny whether you're a Meme or a Grandma, Brian and I want to know. We want to know. I
don't know if anybody else wants to know, but at least Nick and I do.
Well, she's just chimed in. She goes by Nana. That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's classic.
That's a good one.
I like that.
Do your kids call you Dad or Papa, Brian?
I'm a dad, but the two.
Well, I love it when I love it when you call me Big Papa.
Very, very well done. Very well done.
If you don't know, Brian and I love to drop in song titles.
Oh my God!
Usually complete albums, song titles in chronological order. That one was the Notorious B.I.G.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Biggie Smalls and the Boogie Down Bronx.
Yes, indeed.
He's my favorite. He's one of my favorite MCs. Michelle Deschaines, someone's Nana. Excuse me, Cam Belmore's Nana. She says way warmer in South Carolina.
Yes.
Well, thanks for rubbing it in, Michelle. We're hoping to see a Tomahawks win today. I'm Nicholas LaValle. I'm the Town of Merrimack's Media Services Coordinator. Calling the game today is our good friend Harry Kozlowski from Bedford TV and WBNH Radio. We love working with our friendly neighbors in community TV. It's so important to support community media in New Hampshire. Mm-hmm. All of us are member stations of the New Hampshire Coalition for Community Media. And just joining me on the break right now is our good friend Brian Gagnon. We're talking. Brian's he's a voice of the Tomahawks. This gentleman volunteers his time to cover both boys and girls varsity basketball. We also covered a couple JV games this season.
Yes.
And one of the JV games that we covered was our friend Christian Patnode, who is the coach of the JV game. He was just Can you tell us about that? Who
absolutely
gives that award?
He's the sub-varsity coach of the year for the I believe it's the NHCBO, the New Hampshire or NHBCO. I'm sorry, the New Hampshire Basketball Coaches Organization. So that's a high praise for Christian And we saw his team here; they were very impressive. And that Alvin program is going places. I'll tell you right now.
Well, I actually grew up with Coach Christian Patnode. He's a fantastic guy, and I know that the magic number for him is definitely 3. And I think that just perhaps maybe Merrimack might win
3-2.
3-2 today. I'm going to call that. And you know what? It's just, I'm not going to call that for myself. I'm going to call that for me, myself, and I. I'm going to say that might happen here today.
I'm going to leave it at that.
All right, cool. Well,
and I'll hand it back over to Harry.
Once again, congratulations to the Alvern JV coach Christian Patnode for winning Coach of the Year.
Absolutely.
And Brian, thank you so much for stopping by. And maybe we'll talk to you after the game.
Sounds good.
Sounds great.
All right, thank you very much.
I'm Nicholas LaValle, the Town of Merrimack's Media Services Coordinator. You're watching Merrimack.
Team's back out on the ice now. Sorry about that,
It's
Nick.
all good. You're watching Merrimack TV's live coverage of today's state championship game. We're fortunate enough to be joined by, I think, a legend in radio.
Oh, please. Please. My head barely fits in these headsets anyway. You're going to make them bigger.
I think you and I crossed paths at WZID, right?
Actually, I never did work
You
at
weren't at
CID,
CID?
but I'm sure that we crossed paths, in some kind of media function somewhere along the way.
I'm convinced of it.
I spent 10 years at WJYY.
Right, that's what it was. We had this conversation. That's right. Yep.
Up in Concord from 94 to 03.
I think I was jealous of a counterpart of mine. We were about the same age, and he was at JYY around that same time.
Here we go, third period, all tied up at 2. Puck goes into the Dover end, chased down. Bell plays it, sends it up the wall. LaPierre gets away from his man. Here's the pass for Spegna. Spegna fires a shot off the shoulder of Licata. Now it's on the rear netting of the net, and whistle is blown here. Could have blown a little quicker. But a close call there. Spagna firing that shot, and it bounced off the shoulder of Licata and took a good turn. Could have just as easily went into the net. Face off outside the blue line. Kilcassi now has it in the Merrimack end. He fires it along the wall. LaPierre tried to meet it. He missed it. Medlock tried to take away. He got held up. Could have called something there. Now the puck on the far wall. Medlock tries to break it up. LaPierre picks it up anyway. 2-on-2. There's the shot. Goes way wide. Medlock catches up with the puck. Tries to chip it ahead. Too far though. It goes to Bell of Dover. Dover sends it into the Tomahawk end. Now turnover behind the net. Taken right back there by Dunn. Trying to hit Medlock. Went too far. And Wyatt Bell plays it. 13:50 to go in regulation. Long lead pass for Carroll. He skates in from the face-off circle. Oh, that hits the blocker of Licata. It took a funny bounce too. Now the puck in the Dover end. They're going to try to break out here with Colmer. Skating with it. There's a shot. Save off of McDonough. Licata patted that one away. Held in at the blue line momentarily, but now picked up by DeBeaucourt, who tries to skate into Dover end. Gets a shot away. It hits the stick and goes over the net. And DeBeaucourt gets taken down. Now the scrum on the near wall. Goes behind the net. Dubois catches up with it. Glances it off the wall to McDonough. McDonough runs into DeBeaucourt. The Maraska tries to center it, but everybody on Dover is making a change, so nobody home. Shot up the wall. Noah Kahn couldn't control it. Wyatt Bell, turns it over. Kahn's going to have a chance. He just couldn't get a shot away, but he tried to tip it with his stick, and Bell was ready for that. Now here's a chance for Dover coming the other way. Spegna, shot. Save, wraparound attempt by LaPierre. Stopped by Licata. Kahn now behind the net, tries to clear it out of the zone and does. Medlock chasing the puck. He's going to try to get to it first. They're going to say, nope, we're going to wave off the icing. Puck goes off the wall. for Connor Dunn. Connor Dunn trying to fight with two Dover players. Now he gets it back with help from Medlock. Medlock gets it to Dunn, fires it just over the crossbar. Out of the near wall, goes into the neutral zone. Kyle Dunn plays it. LaPierre catches up to it for Dover. He was offside, so he lets go of the puck. Merrimack takes it back. Now here's a turnover. Kilcassi loses it, but gets a weak shot there on Licata. Licata steers it into the corner. Now Kyle Dunn for Dover. Gets it up to Minor. Minor's got Medlock with him. Minor looking for a lane. Got one. Fires it high. Not sure if it hit a crossbar, if it hit the goalkeeper, but it gets cleared out of the zone.
It looked like the goalkeeper to me.
Here comes Connor Dunn, fires it into the Dover end. Chasing after it, in the corner. Minor couldn't make a play on it. Now the Green Wave shoot it out of the zone. Puck is fired wide of the Merrimack net. Bolio plays it, clears it out. That's done. There's a sidestep there by a Dover player. Great defensive play by Bolio, though. Puck behind the net, centering attempt broken up. Connor Dunn tries to clear it out. Medlock tries to get it in the neutral zone. They're going to call something here, a high stick, and we'll get a whistle. Looks like it's going to be the Dover end.
I want to give a shout out to our friend Gail Crosby. She says we're doing an awesome job today. She's nervous that she can't see anything, but the whole family is here cheering on Merrimack. Will Farrell's her grandson, number 7. She says, break that tie, Merrimack. Come home with a win with 4 hockey stick emojis. Thanks, Gail.
Off the faceoff, Merrimack gets the shot by Kahn. It gets cleared into the neutral zone. Caffrey sends it across. It's taken away now. Here's Cody DuBois. Fires from the faceoff circle. Blocked by Caffrey. He chips it. Held in momentarily. Now taken away. Belmore tries to carry it out. He loses it. Kilcassi can't get the puck away. Now Belmore backhands it into the Dover end. Tomahawks take this time to make a change. Puck is skipped off the wall. Too far. And Bolio plays it. Bolio, Beaucourt, up to Medlock. Medlock gets around one man. Tries to take a shot away, but LaPierre ties him up. No call. Here's a breakout pass. Offsides on Dover. They got away with one here. Pass inside. Rebound, scores! LaPierre with the assist from Kilcassi. Makes it 3-2 Dover.
That's 3-2 Dover with 9.5 minutes left in the third period. You're watching Merrimack TV's coverage of the NHI AA Boys Ice Hockey State Championship Division II. Merrimack versus Dover. The Tomahawks taking on the Green Wave here at the SNU Arena in Manchester.
And Nick, tell me, did that look offsides to you?
I couldn't quite tell. I was looking at this tiny monitor in front of me.
Well, there's no video replay in NHIAA, so... Oh, puck is loose in front of the net. Licata makes the save. Maraska centers it. Here's a shot from the blue line. Licata swallows it up. He gets the save on a shot by Kyle Bahan from the point. So it really looked like both LaPierre and Kilcassi were offsides on that play, but the play continued, and unfortunately it resulted in a goal for the Green Wave. They have the lead with 9:04 left in regulation. Puck shot into the Dover end. Here's Connor Dunn. Medlock now behind the net to Minor. Minor gets it up to the point to Kyle Dunn. He shoots it. Stopped by Wyatt Bell, but he can't leave the zone. Now another shot on net. That's gloved by Brett Davis. He's going to get the whistle to his left. Shots on goal so far. Merrimack catching up. It's still in favor of Dover, 23-16, but not by the margin it was earlier in the game. Puck is dropped. Won by the Green Wave. Spagna skates in, 1-on-2, loses the puck. LaPierre follows, can't get a stick on it. Connor Dunn trying to clear it out. Now Caffrey tries to clear it up. Medlock, his shot is blocked at the blue line. It bounces all the way back into the Merrimack end, where Kyle Dunn tries to play it.
Dover 3, Dover 3, Merrimack 2 with 8 minutes remaining in the third period.
You're doing it too.
What's that?
It's a little dyslexic substitution there.
Yeah, I guess I just had Bedford on the brain.
Well, so do I. Puck along the wall, but takes a funny bounce. Recovered there by number 29, Bell, but he can't do anything with it. And now Miner skates out with it. Tried to get a Medlock. Miner gets it back. He's in the slot. He gets taken down. No call. Ref says he went down on his own. That could be true. Puck is fired into the Merrimack end. Bell for Dover takes it. Now he loses it to Dunn. Dunn skating it. Connor Dunn gets it by one man over the blue line, looking for a shooting lane. Tried to pass it back to Miner, but it's intercepted by Carter Bell of Dover. He fires it, but not far enough for an icing. 7:18 to go in regulation. Oh, huge collision there between Bell and number 15, de Beaucourt. That got a rise out of people. And they're going to call a penalty, I believe, on Dover here, an elbowing call on that collision. So Merrimack's going to have the man advantage as Carter Bell's going to serve two with 7:08 to play in regulation.
Who's in goal right now, Harry, for Merrimack?
Number 30, that's Brett Davis.
Was it 29?
Oh, for Merrimack, 29, it's Licata, Matt Licata.
Licata, he's still in. Okay. That's what I thought. Our friend Michelle Deschaines in South Carolina says, let's go, Tomahawks, get it back. Licata's doing a great job.
Oh, there's a shot right off the face-off by Connor Dunn, stopped by Davis. Connor Dunn gets the puck back, fires it along the wall to Miner. Miner's got to get to that point. That point is uncovered by Madlock, and it's cleared away by LaPierre. So the Tomahawks have to come back and get that puck. Connor Dunn sends it up to Kyle Dunn. Across ice pass to Belmore. Shot save, rebound. Backhand stopped by Davis. Great save there, keeping it 3-2 Dover. Belmore had two shots on the net. The first one was kicked away by Brett Davis, but Belmore able to get that rebound, and Davis was ready with the glove, but the face-off to his left. Won by the Tomahawks, drop back to Medlock, fires a shot from the point, blockered away. At the near point, Connor Dunn, down low to Kyle Dunn, he gets checked. Scrum on the wall, Miner's there to help. Puck finally squirts loose, and it's fired off the wall down into the Merrimack end. Medlock there to pick it up. 1:04 left in the penalty. Medlock carrying it, gets by one man, in the slot, runs into another man. Connor Dunn tried to take a shot. He fanned on it. Now here's a turnover. And coming back the other way, Dover, number 13, McDonough, skating in, gets by one man, and a stop by Licata before he could make a shot. Great poke check there by Licata to break up that shorthanded breakaway. Now Miner, back into the Dover end, tries to get around his man, goes behind the net, looking for an outlet pass, gets it to Connor Dunn, fires a shot. Gloved by Davis, but Medlock was right there with his stick waiting to deflect it, just missed it.
5.5 minutes remain to the third period. Dover 3, Merrimack 2.
5:33 left in regulation, 26 seconds left in the penalty on Carter Bell. Miner takes the face-off, but it's won by the Green Wave. They fire it, and it gets past Connor Dunn. Now here's a chance for LaPierre. He's going to pick up this loose puck. Goes behind the net, leaves it there for Spagna. Spagna looking for a pass, fires a sharp angle shot that Licata was ready for. Nothing comes of that. Held in at the blue line by Wyatt Bell. Now a clearing pass to the corner, nobody home. LaPierre catches up to it. It's even strength now. Merrimack power play is over. DeBeaucourt carries the puck into the Dover end. Over the blue line, fires a shot high. Bounces off of Davis. He didn't see the puck. Where is the puck? The net comes off the post. There's a scrum at the Dover net, and the officials are going to blow their whistle finally. The puck hit Davis. He didn't know where it was. And frankly, I didn't see it either, but I guess it was out of the net. Crazy play there, resulting in a huge scrum. But Brett Davis, I guess he figured out the puck was in his skate, and he was able to put his skate hard against the post, which caused the post to dislodge. Off the face-off. It squirts out past the Dover player. Here's Maraska coming in fast. Stop and save. Rebound. Wide of the net there by McDonough. He just missed. Two big opportunities for Dover. Licata coming up big. Puck is fired into the Dover end. No icing. Up the wall. Giles had it. Broken up in the neutral zone by Dover. Now taken away by Carroll. For Dover, he takes a shot from outside the blue line. McDonough catches up but on the far wall. 4:15 left in regulation. Merrimack trying to get out of their own end here. Sadowski, he gets checked off the puck. Now to Kyle Dunn. Fired in by Medlock, or by Giles, I should say. Merrimack making a change here. Here's an opportunity for Dover, skating in. McDonough gets the puck checked away from him. Merrimack tries to recover, and they do. Connor Dunn picks up the puck on the near wall. Tries to drop it back to Sadowski or DeBeaucourt. Couldn't hold it in. They're back in the neutral zone. Minor. He passes but misses his man. Bell falls down. It's fired into the Merrimack end. Backhand try, clearing attempt by Bolio. LaPierre picks it up on the far wall. Now Kokasi couldn't do anything with it. Merrimack trying to clear the zone. They can't get it out of the zone because Dover's tying him up on the far wall. 3:14 left in regulation. Now the puck squirts loose behind the Merrimack net. Clearing pass. Goes off the stick of Minor, and that's going to end up an icing on Merrimack. Face-off's going to come back with 3:04 to play in regulation.
You're listening to Merrimack TV's coverage of the NHI AA Boys Ice Hockey State Championships. Merrimack Tomahawks taking on Dover Green Wave. We got about 3 minutes and 4 seconds left to the third period. Dover leads 3 to Merrimack 2.
Jackson Carroll on this face-off for Dover. And then something happened here. Noah Kahn taking it from Merrimack. The officials pausing it for a moment. Now dropping the puck in the corner. There's a scrum. Carroll fighting for possession, but Noah Kahn comes up with the puck for Merrimack. Tries to get it up there to Belmore. He can't get it out. Now it's chipped out of the zone. Will Farrell. Oh, he gets knocked down by Bell. Clean check though, no whistle. In the corner, clearing attempt, held in. Minor holds it in. Gets by one man, fires a shot. Goes high in the air and hit a stick. Belmore in the corner, he can't control the puck. Now Kyle Dunn fires it back in. Merrimack has to get onside. Bell in the corner. Taken away by Will Farrell. Behind the net, looking for an outlet. Gets it to Kyle Dunn at the point. He fires a shot. Hits a skate, gets a second chance. And just knocked away by Davis. Centering pass. Missed opportunity there, couldn't get a stick on it. Now along the near wall, Farrell falls down. McDonough fires it in on Davis. Puck is behind the net. 1:53 to go. Watch for Licata to get pulled out of the net at some point. LaPierre picks up the puck before it leaves the zone and hits a leg. On the near wall, big check. Spagna knocks down his man. And it's cleared all the way down on the Dover net. Will Farrell, the recipient of that hard check from Spagna. 1:32 to go. Long pass, misses everybody. Will end up being an icing on Dover. Face-off coming back in the Green Wave end. We'll see if the goaltender gets pulled here. Coach Dan Beliveau probably going to call a timeout, you think?
I think so.
So Merrimack calls the timeout. I fully expect to see Matt Licata, who's played an outstanding game today, giving up just 3 goals on 26 shots.
You're listening to Merrimack TV's live coverage of the NHI Boys Ice Hockey State Championship. We got about a minute and a half, just under a minute and a half left of the third period. Dover leads 3, Merrimack 2. Thanks for watching. If you want us to give you a shout out after the game, just visit us on our Facebook page. Just search for Merrimack TV, or find us on Twitter at Merrimack TV. Brian Gagnon and I are going to chit-chat for a moment or two after the game, and we'll try to fit in as many shout-outs as we can. So during this timeout, go there now. Comment on our most recent Facebook post or respond to our most recent tweet. Let us know who you are, where you're watching from, and who you're cheering for, and we'll give you a shout-out.
Here's a quick recap on all the action today here at SNHU Arena. Girls Division I championship goes to BG 3-2. BG boys defeat Bedford 4-3, winning in overtime on a penalty shot. And of course, here we are in the D2 game with Dover up 3-2 with 1:28 to play. Kyle Dunn taking this face-off against Spagna. Dover wins it, sends it along the wall. LaPierre clears it and sends away Spagna, skating in all alone. Oh, what a great save by Licata. Spagna gets his own rebound, tries to center it from behind the net. Now Medlock takes it away, 2-on-2 for Merrimack. Medlock gets pushed off the puck. He loses control of the puck, fired out of the zone. 1:04 left to play. Licata still in net, waiting for him to get pulled. Cleared out of the zone, but held in there. Miner knocks the puck down with his hand. Now Licata goes to the net finally. Bad timing, Spagna all alone skating in. It's going to be empty net goal, and it is. Turnover at the blue line by Merrimack. Spagna took off, no one in front of him. Ed makes it 4-2.
44 seconds left of the third period. Dover now leads 4 to Merrimack 2.
Well, that was unfortunate. You hate to see it happen when you pull your goaltender, and Licata wasn't even back to the bench when Dover was able to force a turnover at the blue line and send Spagna on his way. So just 40 seconds left. We'll see if they'll try to pull the goalie again. Up another turnover here in the Merrimack end. Spagna has it down low, takes a sharp angle shot. Licata makes the save. Long lead pass, tried to get it to Medlock, or to actually to Giles. Turned around, shot right back in there. Kyle Dunn tries to clear it out, 18 seconds to go. Puck's going to go all the way into the Dover end. It's going to be a face-off and icing on Merrimack. 15.9 seconds to go. It's looking really tough here for the Tomahawks, who played well, fought back twice after being down 1-0 and 2-0, giving up a goal at the 9:31 remaining mark of the third period to Jacob LaPierre, and then the empty netter with 44 seconds to go. 49 seconds to go, correction. Another icing on Merrimack, 10.3 seconds. Face-off is going to come back. So let me take a moment here to salute the seniors on this Merrimack team. Owen Miner, Kyle Dunn, Ryan DeBeaucourt, Tyler Harris, Patrick Caffrey, Owen Sadowski, Sam Giles, and goalkeeper Jake Allen. Puck is dropped. It's behind the Merrimack net, along the wall. 3, 2, 1. You can hear the crowd counting, and that's going to do it. Green Wave, our Division II champions. Merrimack put up a fight, but it wasn't enough.
They sure did. I want to say congratulations to the Dover Green Wave on today's game and their Division II state champion title. But even more so, I want to congratulate the Merrimack Tomahawks for a heck of a season. It's been an absolute pure joy to cover this season with this team. Just a lot of heart on this team. A huge, passionate fan base with the Tomahawks Nation. I salute all of our Tomahawks players, especially our seniors, as Harry just rattled off their names. It's been really fun watching you guys the past 3 seasons. I know Andy Berkeley wishes he could be here. I know he was here in spirit. And I want to thank Harry Kozlowski from WBNH Radio for doing this for us today.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
This was awesome. And I know our friend Brian Gagnon's probably going to come back and to wrap this up with me. And
I'll stay with you until he's here.
Okay, great. And also I want to thank you at home for watching. Now there is going to be like a short award ceremony, if I'm not mistaken, to award the division champs and the runners-up as well. And our Tomahawks are our runners-up. We didn't expect to be here. I didn't expect to be here. And it's great to see Merrimack represented at the state championships. This was super fun. And I hope that the players and their families realize that this is a memory they will never forget. Despite not winning today, this is certainly an experience that they will never forget. It was a great time. And who would have thought? Who would have thought? The 4th seed Merrimack Tomahawks made it to the state championship here at the SNU Arena in Manchester, New Hampshire. Fantastic effort, boys. Absolutely fantastic. You should be extremely proud of yourselves. The entire community was behind you and still are behind you. Fantastic effort today.
Team's about to shake hands at center ice, a great tradition here in hockey. And the award ceremony will follow later. And Merrimack came this close. Remember the crossbar, Medlock hitting that crossbar.
For real, that was a bummer.
that could have been a difference maker.
That goal was wide open, and he nearly had it and hit the crossbar. I know Michelle Deschaines is still watching. Michelle, thanks so much. He says we did a great job, Harry.
Thank you very much. I tried to be as descriptive as possible.
That's Nana Deschaines. We discovered that. That is Cam Belmore's Nana. We are so proud of our boys here. Fantastic effort. A whole lot of fun too. Stick around for the award ceremony. Merrimack, your Tomahawks are the runners up.
And going through that list of seniors, you still have a lot of solid juniors. You've got Matt Licata, he's a junior, he's going to be back. You got Elliot Medlock coming back. So you've got a good foundation for this Tomahawks team next year.
Absolutely. Dover takes the title. They won 4-2 here at the SNU Arena. We would have loved to have seen a Merrimack win, but we're very proud of our Tomahawks. Now, I'm just fortunate enough to work for the town of Merrimack in the media division. That's what we call Merrimack TV. And I was nervous and excited coming here today.
I know the feeling. We've been I've been with Bedford TV and radio now for 7 years, and covering the Bulldog sports is a real honor and a privilege. And some of my favorite moments have come in seeing these games, covering all these wonderful high school athletes. They put everything they have into these games. It's heartbreaking when they fall short, but you can't take away anything on the effort they put in.
And we saw that today. Fantastic job.
Starting with number 2, Jackson Woods.
Jackson Woods receiving his medal.
Manager Kylie Perella.
Team manager.
Number 4, Joshua Kahn.
Kylie Perella, that was the manager's name. Joshua Kahn.
Noah Kahn.
Brother Noah Kahn.
Number 6, Blake Bolio.
Blake Bolio, number 6.
Number 7, Will Farrell.
Will Farrell, number 7.
Number 8, Connor Dunn.
Connor Dunn, number 8.
Keone Monty. Number 11, Owen Minor.
Keone Monty, Owen Minor, number 11.
Number 13, Kyle Dunn.
Number 13, Kyle Dunn.
Number 14, Ryan Warrington.
Ryan Warrington. I wanted to mention, too, that Connor Dunn was a goal scorer today. Ryan DeBeaucourt, number 15.
Number 16, Tyler Harris.
Tyler Harris, one of the seniors on this team, number 16.
Number 18, Patrick Caffrey.
Another senior, Patrick Caffrey, number 18.
Number 21, Owen Sadowski.
Owen Sadowski, senior, number 21.
Number 23, Tyler Allen.
Tyler Allen, one of the freshmen on this team. He's going to be the future of this team, along with the other underclassmen. Cam Bellamore, number 24.
Number 26, Elliot Medlock.
Elliot Medlock, the offensive performer for these Tomahawks. He'll be back next year.
27, Sam Giles.
Sam Giles, I've been mispronouncing his name, I'm sorry. Mr. Giles,
33, Jake.
he's a senior. Jake Allen, senior.
Number 29, Matt Licata.
And Matt Licata, the junior, he'll be back next year as well. Your Merrimack Tomahawks, runners-up for the Division II title. Congratulations.
Season. And now with the head coach and captains of Dover High School, please come forward to accept the Division II championship.
I'm Nicholas LaValle, the Town of Merrimack's Media Services Coordinator. I want to once again thank Harry Kozlowski for filling in for Andy Berkeley today. Thanks so much, Harry. I'm sure I'll see you very soon.
Each player skate forward to receive a championship medallion when their name is announced. Starting with team manager Parker Fleury. Number 2, Kyle Bean. Number 4, Jacob LaPierre. Number 5, Logan Delisle. Number 6, Wyatt Bell. Number 8, Griffin Colbert. Number 9, Cody Joyce. Number 13, Brady McDonough. Number 15, Nicholas Carrier. Number 16, Logan Spagna. Number 17, Jackson Carroll. Number 18, Owen Colcassi. Number 19, Alex Gagnon. Number 22, Eden LeMay. Number 23, Patrick Carroll. Number 24, Jace Parker. Number 27, Cam Moore. Number 29, Connor Bell. Number 31, Jonathan Lander. Number 37, Caleb Maresca. And last but certainly not least, number 30, Brent Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 NHIAA Division II Boys Ice Hockey Champion, the Dover High School Green Wave.
Once again, congratulations to the Dover Green Wave on your state championship. And congrats to the Merrimack Tomahawks on an awesome season. It's been pure joy to cover the regular season and the semifinal and today as well. You've made memories with your families, your fans, your friends that are going to last a lifetime. And, we're just so proud of the team and also Tomahawks Nation. It was great seeing everyone here today, the smiles, the excitement, and then obviously our friends who are listening at home. Thanks so much to Mary Pellerin, Michelle Deschaines, and Amanda LaRue, and everyone who is watching at home. Make sure you follow Merrimack TV on Facebook, at Merrimack TV on Twitter. If you go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Merrimack TV, click subscribe, turn on notifications. You'll know when this game has been uploaded to our YouTube channel, probably sometime tomorrow afternoon. And thanks for supporting community media in New Hampshire. And thank you for watching today.